Okay, bear with me on this one. Whoa, okay. Um, Last we left off, we were worried about Lilkia. Some stuff was going down, she was acting a little bit strange, and suddenly she's gone. There's no sign that she was like there, no energy signature, nothing. That's weird. Okay. And so we're like, time to scribe. So we scribe, and it's foggy, it's obscure. There's a weird pale pink light. That's plot relevant, by the way, just so we all know. It smacks me right in the schnoz. It sends Isaac on his ass in the dirt. And he goes, that doesn't normally happen. That's probably bad. So we're like, we should go home. So we go home because God forbid we celebrate a holiday in peace. You know what I mean? We're just not built like that. So we're like, hey guys, everybody at the spider web. How y'all doing? Side note, we think Lokia disappeared off the face of the planet. And they're like, Lokia disappeared? Mama, she's here. It's fine. And we're like, she's here? And they're like, yeah, babe, I don't know what you're yelling about. It's fine. Come inside. And we're like, okay, cool. Crazy. Awesome. So we come inside. There's a door between us and the Lilkia we would like to reach. And Lester and Cog are like, I've got this. And they push with everything they have in their being a intense battle of musculature and wood. And then Gorm is like, hey guys, can you take like a step back? And then he takes like one arm and just kind of pushes it and it opens. Which is not emasculating in any way, I would say. Um, in the room lies a pale pink fog, similar to the pink light, the strange pink energy that we've seen before. Cut to, meanwhile, hard cut, fade in. Lokia's in coma land. Good for her. Finally getting 5 hours of sleep, maybe. Guess who's there? Everybody's favorite godly patron, Ilmater, because we love that guy, and he's so chill, and he's been really normal every other time we've interacted with him. And this soft, comforting pink light. And they're chatting. They're like, hey girl, what's up? How you been? And Loki's like, this is okay. Uh-huh. And so the pink light is like, pause. Let me grab the mic. And then proceeds to spit absolute bars. I really want to commend the pink light and the driver of the pink light in a story set. Cause Dave, holy shit, bars. Goddamn. You know, things that are super chill and normal. A pact, very normal. Harnessing the shadows, Tuesday evening. That's what we call that. So it's all good, right? Wilkia forever winning her place in our hearts is like, that's a little bit sus, I would say. I don't think harnessing the shadows comes with a sort of lawful good energy. We're not really feeling that. And so she's like, that's crazy. It is a no from me, home dog. And they were like, crazy. And then she jolts up. She's awake and sweaty. And we all kind of collectively pray that that situation and that interaction doesn't come to bite us in the ass later. That's foreshadowing, by the way. Loki and Lester have a little bit of a bonding moment. She's okay. He was very worried for her. They have this soft little interaction to make sure that she's not feeling any lasting effects, that she's all good. At which point they're like, I know what Lilkia would love, a bear hug. And they all just sort of pile on there. And for a second, Freddy, think that this is going to end in PvP. And that Loki is going to go ham on Voltaire with her big, big axe. But in a strange twist of events, Loki and Nephthys, freaking hugging queen, freaking human and touch and interaction icon, is like, yeah, okay, sure, dog. Am I loving it? I wouldn't go that far, but hey, accepting it, that's definitely something. We have a beautiful bonding moment, and we're like, things Nothing can happen. Nothing can bring down this mood. Enter Philippe O'Coin. He's here, and we're like, hey, King, do you have like any idea about the pink light? Just like any kind of general thing you could talk about. Oh, and he's crashing out. He's crashing out. Okay. So he starts crashing out and starts talking out into the universe. Who knows? And he's like, hey, bitch, fucking info now, help, what the fuck? The illusion, their visage, the image of Philippe starts to kind of shift, even slip a bit. Spooky. I have a note that says, oh man, mommy has a new favorite kid, sorry buddy, which I think really came that whole interaction together. Philippe finds out that he's not mom's favorite anymore, and mommy says, you need to be patient or I'm gonna smite you off the face of the planet, okay, sweetheart? And Philippe goes, okay, whatever, fine, fine. And so we go, hey man, were you just talking to the air? And then yelling at it? And then looking like your face is melting like candle wax? Is there anything about that? And he's like, don't worry about it. So we're like, no, we would love to worry about it. I have the bad bitch quote, I am the needle in the thread, which was crazy. We learn, or it is inferred somehow, that Philippe and their patrons somehow can either like lay fate out or control it in some way, or the threads of the universe, the threads of fate. Awesome. So anyway, we all crash out, and Philippe is like, this has been real. And then fades out to go have a mentee be in the hallway. And we're like that. Before he leaves, we all collectively go, you're getting on my last fucking nerves. I just wanted you to know that. I just wanted you to know that. And he's like, that's crazy. Bye. Which, awesome. I love that guy. Was really trying to defend him. Because I thought, here's the turning point in our relationship where, like, we're gonna be friends and I'm gonna sort of defend you from the rest of the group. Oh, never mind. Philippe leaves behind a bloodied silver coin. Tabby kind of picks it up off the ground, inspects it, shows it to Gorm. Gorm takes a look. Gorm recognizes it. I have written here in all caps, who the fuck is Silver Dime? Because that had some meaning to people that I didn't understand, but that's okay. Lilkia used to have the coin but doesn't anymore. I did not know what was happening, so I just took very insane notes. This new coin, strange. So Lilkia kind of thrusts her divine sense out into the world to kind of get a better grasp on it. And she gets something. There's a weird vibe. Identify brings us a little bit closer to an answer. It has traces of abjuration, divination, and transmutation magics. Weird combo for a piece of metal, but okay. We decide, hey, we're not gonna let that whole thing ruin our home. Why would I? We've already fought the souls of the deceased in a cornfield. Nothing could get worse. So we all go and we're like, road trip, I guess. Tabby, Isaac, and Voltaire go on a beautiful broom journey to the library. Voltaire, you will have to walk. There's only space on this broom for 2 people. Lilkia, understandably, would like to stay the fuck home. I don't blame her. Post-coma, very true. Raziel comes in and is like, hey, queen, I noticed when you were in a coma, I thought you looked really pretty. Not in a weird way, though. In a normal way. I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, I just noticed that it's a holiday. Would you maybe want to go apple picking or something? And she's like, what? And Raziel's like, look for support, look for support. Isaac, help me. Wait, why the fuck am I asking you? Never mind. Gorm, help me. And Gorm's like, yeah, okay, man. Just stand your ground. And so he's like, please ignore how much I'm sweating. Would you like to go outside with me, please? And Loki's like, sure, man. I guess. Okay. A friendly platonic outing, man. All right, I guess. But we all know. That's daytime, baby. That's daytime. They plan, they start to do their thing. We get a little bit of a little bit of a spicy moment when we see a little bit of dare I say, jealousy from Voltaire? Ooh, the fanfic writes itself. The triangle. Anyway, love triangle of the same. I'm invested. As we go off to do our separate things, Voltaire receives an urgent message. Willow, in distress, asking urgently, "Do we have the coin?" Because their heart is burning. And that is where we left off.
I forgot about that. Thank you.
I thank you so much. That was a good recap because there's a lot of stuff from that I forgot. But you know what? We'll fix it in post.
I'll delete half of it.
So yes, that is essentially where we left off. That chilling message received by Voltaire. Um, yeah, it's I would say it's roughly about, if I remember correctly, like roughly 2 in the afternoon-ish.
Makes sense.
The day's still young, despite, you know, what has transpired in the last few hours. Um, some of you are pretty battered and bruised. Some of you are mentally fucked up from, some of the shenanigans.
In game or out of game?
Sure. What's the difference? Um, and you've all decided to go your separate ways. So we will start. Let's start with the library crew.
Who ended up with the coin?
I'll let you guys decide. I mean, that doesn't really matter much to me as right now. It will matter. So you guys can decide who has it.
I think I said I'd have it.
So Gorm had it. Did he hand it over to anyone?
Who inspected it after?
I think Lokia and
So
Isaac. I think Isaac was a little bit confused. So if you guys wanted to address that before heading to the library, that definitely go ahead. Did Isaac have any questions about this coin?
Everyone seemed to react very strongly to it, and I'd have no idea why. If anyone wanted to impart their wisdom to me, I would not be remiss.
maybe because it's shiny.
It's just a really shiny coin. We all really like it.
If you guys are going with that, I'm gonna need some deception checks.
I mean, before y'all head to the library, I definitely can, or Lokia can definitely brief you on coin.
Yeah, I mean, if Isaac wanted to ask about it, he can. If not, then that can come up in a later conversation.
I would love to know just like why everyone looked at it and was like, and then went silent. That's cool.
Alrighty.
Willow's coin. Well, looks much like Willow's coin. A little worse for wear and bloodied. Or colored? Is it blood or just colored now?
Are you trying to figure that out?
Sure.
Okay, roll investigation. Should have had that open.
I do on one of my tabs. Which tab?
Don't worry, I've also got like a dozen tabs open right now.
10.
You th-
Someone have a way to clean? Prestidigitate? Like, very sentimental. Ed.
I just want to see something real quick. I'm gonna open up everyone's character sheets real quick, which I should have kind of done. Oh, that's not good. That's also not great. That's even worse.
16.
Rasping at straws here. You know what, Isaac? Roll me a medicine check real quick.
Famously very good at these. Yep.
Yeah. Got this.
For sure. Yeah, it's something.
That sure looks red.
You sure it's not more of a...
I'm not an artist, I wouldn't want to speak on it, but it's red.
It does seem like blood.
Can I lick it?
Oh.
If you want to, I mean,
He said it.
Geologists do it all the time. I knew so many people in the geology department. You can figure out what a rock is by licking it. I'm sure you can do it with this too. If I explode, please try to put me back together. And I just a little bit.
you taste the silver, but you also taste like a copper coin sort of taste.
I think it's probably blood. It tastes very bad. Is this sort of like I think this was like pre me being here type of thing. Like, did they carry this around, or was it sort of a magical thing, or just like a good luck charm?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Well, okay. That's probably not good that it's covered in blood then.
I would definitely say not. Question is, how did they get it?
Well, now that my faith in Philippe is completely shattered beyond reproach, I feel like I don't trust that little twink. I feel like he definitely probably did some evil things or something and sort of ripped it free of the magical weave and whatever. I don't know.
You'd go find them in a field and say the ghosts did it.
It's a little
See?
concerning that you guys are just now coming to that conclusion.
I know Lilthea wanted to skin him.
You should have let me.
Yeah, we probably should have.
Alright, rest of our day. After the library.
If I've learned anything from traveling with all of you, it's to never give anyone the benefit of the doubt and always assume evil is.
Lucia kind of shrugs. Yeah, pretty much.
First and figure it out later.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to work so far. It literally, I don't think, hasn't worked yet, which is crazy. Okay. Should I try to cast sending to Willow or contact them in some way?
Do you have something available?
I think I have sending. Guys, I have spells again. This is so nice. Holy shit. Frankie had like
Exact opposite going on. I have no spells again suddenly.
yeah. God. Okay, my charisma's down to 0. So the balance of the universe. It's all good. Yeah, but I could send a message if we fear for their life in some regard.
This coin was connected to their mind somehow. The last time we saw this coin, we went inside Willow's head. If that means anything to you.
Good. That's sort of like, I think they had like a brain hemorrhage or something.
Something, honestly, yeah, something like that. They're in a very, well, yeah, depending on how you look at Willow. And fought something. There were cards in there, and it was, this coin is tethered to Willow somehow. I worry that that thing we call, and she'll kind of like gesture to the door, the pain in the ass out there has done something to them. If there's any way at all you can reach me, I would probably say that's a good course of action.
Can I reach into my coat pocket and pull out the tarot card that Willow gave me way back when? Can I just try to, like, for lack of a better word, just like vibe with it for a second? Like try and meditate and try and sense if there's like, if it feels different in some way? I don't know.
How long are you taking on this?
I mean, we're not really in a hurry. I can, as long as it takes for me to try to tap into some sort of, I don't know, feel the magic vibe around it, or the signature or whatever.
I forget which card did you have?
I have, I think it's called the flower.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I have to refresh my memory.
I have a list there. Flower given to Professor Isaac. Correct. Yeah.
Yep. I have the spreadsheet opened.
Because even I don't remember what I gave, so I'm like, cool.
All right, so let me just give me just 1 second.
What are you on?
So, what again are you trying to ascertain from this card?
I'm trying to ascertain if, like, because Lokia says that, like, the coin is a part of their magic, kind of. And, like, from what I know about magic, everything's very interconnected. The weave
Mhm.
of magic, whatever. I'm trying to see if, like, I can feel, because it feels like part of their magic is in their cards, from what I've seen them when they cast spells. If there's any difference in the way that the magic in the card feels, like if it's changed in some way now that the coin has been presumably like ripped out of that.
How about this? Since you're taking a good amount of time to suss this out, why don't you roll me Arcana with advantage?
I would love to,
Okay.
maybe.
You stretch your mind out into the weave into this card, and you're searching for some sort of connection, some sort of answer, some sort of like energy source of some kind, and you feel it there, but it's just a little bit fainter, just like a very small bit fainter than usual. Not enough to be super noticeable, but enough to be maybe mildly concerned. Like, okay, this is a little different, but let's check back, at a later time, see if something's changed.
Real. I will share that with the group as I tuck it back in my pocket.
Oh, yours is a physical card? Mine just apparates now.
Oh no,
I
I
mean-
just kept mine in my pocket. Are they supposed to apparate? Am I using it wrong?
Oh, mine does now.
Oh, I thought it was just like a nice little memento. Like, hey, glad you're on the team. There you go.
Or can you roll me perception real quick? Yeah, you see as Isaac is putting the card back into his pocket, that it sort of like disappears from his hand. Doesn't seem like he put it in his pocket. It seemed like it like apparated away or disapparated.
Can you pull that card back out for a second?
Yes, of course.
And as soon as Isaac goes to pull the card out, it kind of appears in his hand.
And you feel it when you pull it out of your pocket, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because from my perspective, it's disappearing.
You try it.
With that card or with the card that I have?
No, wait, hold on. I put it back in my coat pocket and then I walk up to Gorm with my jacket open. Take the card out of my pocket.
Okay, it's in this one here.
And
And
you go to reach for it, Gorm, and there's nothing there.
Just fishing around in their
There's
pocket.
one loose Werther's original, yeah.
Werther's original.
can I have this?
I think Tarthana gave it to me like 5 years ago, sure.
I'm sure it's still.
I don't think they really go bad. I think you're probably fine.
I'm going to add something to your inventory, Gorm.
Hooray!
One Werther's original.
Like
It's the
half a
good
health
one.
potion.
It's not the weird ones that have the chewy center. It's the full
Just a full-on hard candy.
Yeah, those are
solid one. Yeah.
I like the chewy ones too, but not the ones that are half and half.
No, real.
All right, refresh your page real quick. It's in your inventory. I actually have a custom item for this.
You are amazingly prepared.
It's gonna be the thing that saves the campaign too.
I don't know. It's pretty nifty.
Oh my god! It
You-
has
you want-
charges.
You want to read what it does?
Oh, I am.
Sorry, it has charges?
Well, no.
What
I-
the fuck is
I
that?
I'm guessing that means
it.
I just have 10.
That's if you had that many.
single-use charges.
There you go.
This one only has one charge left.
Yeah, one and done.
There you go.
Hang on, let me go ahead and make it so it only has one charge. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Okay, handy.
Assuming one Werther's original candy provides a sense of nostalgia and comfort.
Mm,
Um, I'm gonna look at my bare pocket where I definitely put a card like 4 seconds ago.
And as soon as you look there, the card starts to apparate.
Oh, son of
And
wow.
at this time, you're actually watching it apparate in your pocket.
I have a degree. I feel so extremely stupid. No, mine operates too. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Well, I'm part of the club. That's fun.
So is it off to the library?
Like, okay, that's cool. Anyway,
Loki already started walking.
Loki's not going to the library.
Okay.
She's getting ready for her date, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you didn't have to say yes.
Oh, yes, I did. I'm Loki. I'm stupid. I don't understand that I'm going on a date.
Cass couldn't turn down an opportunity to embarrass Raziel. Come on.
Cass could not turn down an opportunity.
So
yeah.
on this very pleasant broom ride with Isaac and Tabby C, the view was immaculate. How fast would you be going?
I want to go at an awkward pace because only Tabby C and I fit on the broom, unfortunately. So I want to go just awkwardly fast enough where Voltaire has to do sort of a half jog, half like power walk to keep up with us.
My overall speed using my Echo is faster than your broom.
Well, shit. Fine, I'm racing him.
Bye.
You're on, bitch.
The
Try not to
difference
get
is I have to run like 2 miles, and you just gonna sit.
Yeah.
By the time you get there, Voltaire's
Beat
Pulling
you.
up in the corner. Fine, I'll match the pace of whatever Voltaire's gonna throw down there.
I mean, that's if Voltaire's going like top speed.
No, I'm not running. I
I'm
will if they
confident.
get a little bit ahead, like use my Echo to skip up a little bit, but I'm not like full out sprinting. The regular flying broom is 30 feet.
A leisurely pace.
So you're approaching the library. It's this very tall, like spiraling sort of structure, very grand, very beautiful, with its white walls and the blue and gold accents, very very much mirroring the color scheme of the city. And as you approach the doors, it's these two large, like golden doors, with a kind of like the handles are those shepherd's hooks, very very fancy like. And the center of the door has the 8-pointed star of Pure Star, and you open the door and enter the library. Let me know if the audio track is a little too loud, or if it's
there's
not
an
loud
audio
enough.
track.
There is. It's not much, but it's like something just to put you in the library mood. Turn it up a little bit. And at the very end of this central entrance area, you see uh two librarians just going through paperwork. One of them is reading a book, and it's very quiet and empty here right now. You until you look up and you see the floors among floors of like just library, and you see like people reading books and just enjoying some quiet peace on this chaotic holiday. Like, look at these nerds up here reading books while there's a festival going on outside. The librarians notice you. They don't say anything, but they give you a very like courteous nod.
Turn to my two compatriots. I have some research that I would like to do. Obviously, I think we all do. I know the Dewey Decimal System by heart, so I'm just gonna go hop to it. But if you guys want help, front desk, probably your best bet. Unless you want to hang out with me the whole time. I'm gonna be here a while.
I was coming to help you.
True, very true. I was mostly talking to Tabby. I don't want to be mean. If like I don't want to get in the way of her whole like whatever you need to do, Queen, do your thing. You know, I don't want to get in the middle of that.
Oh, no, yes, technical difficulties over here. She would offer if she needs help finding anything specifically. They need help finding. My bad.
We're all gonna hang out together. Guys, this is awesome. I have a group of friends who are my age that like to hang out in the library. I can retire now. I'm good. This is awesome. We're gonna go look at ancient magics first. Do any of you know Abyssal? We might need it. I'm gonna go just ham, absolutely ham. I'm back in my element, baby. Forget the battlefield. I see the bookshelves. I see a lot of awkward teenagers trying to study. I'm home.
Are you approaching any of these bookshelves?
For sure. I think I would try to. I like to think that Isaac has a pretty good grasp of the Dewey Decimal System. I don't know if that exists here, but
Sure.
if I can get my bearings, I can kind of figure out where I want to go.
You approach. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna give her the elbow and be like, "Hey, you'd ask people at the front desk."
I'm an academic. That would be embarrassing. I'm a little bit nervous. So if I need that, I'm going to send you to do that, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So Isaac, as you approach these bookshelves, all of the books seem to be unlabeled, and as you reach your hand to grab one of the books, you're essentially just grabbing nothing. It's an illusion.
Shit. Okay. So we're going to go to the front desk and talk to those people. Yeah. Okay. Scoot my happy ass over there.
They see you approach. They give you another courteous nod. They give you sort of like a look as like you're not from around here, huh? A little like sarcastic smile.
I can always count on the universe to humble me in academic settings. Hello. You might have guessed I am an out-of-towner, and I would love to access your library resources, and I don't know how to do that.
The woman on the left, a elven woman, she essentially relays that the books that you require may need to be fetched because they don't keep books out in the open, and they don't keep them in anywhere in reaching distance because they've had fires in the past from people from Fool's Heath trying to, make a ruckus, and so they learn their lessons. So they keep them in a sort of a vault of sorts.
It's so messed up. Who would ever think to start a fire in a library? That is lower than low. That is absolutely deplorable. I can't believe anyone would ever do that in the history of time. That's crazy terrible. So do you guys have like a library card or something? Can I sort of guest check stuff out?
They ask to see your citizenship card. Obviously, it's not Pure Star, so they're gonna
My teacher.
say you can't check them out, but you can read them here.
Okay. I'm a teacher, by the way. I don't know if that's my academy ID. I appreciate you. I will request.
They ask what you're looking for, what kind of books you're looking to peruse.
Yeah, real. I have to look in what I DM'd you like 5 million years ago.
It's
was
been
it?
84 years.
It's been so long. What was I actually looking for? Um,
If I remember correctly, it was something about the pink magic, the thread, the needle and thread stuff.
yeah, I said the pink magic, is it associated with any god or entity in particular? Anything about the weaving of fate, the needle and thread, And then now that I know what the coin is, any sort of fey stuff about coins or magic or something.
And I'll ask about the cards. Not producing the cards or any books on theory of them.
So here's what we'll do. I'm going to have both of you roll investigation. Okay, decent rolls, at least get you something. So Voltaire, for the tarot cards or the cards in general, they bring out a book about how to do tarot readings.
Well, it's a start.
And as for Isaac, you find they find some pretty decent books. Not really about the whole like pink fog slash deity sort of thing. They couldn't really find anything on that. They perused the whole database of books, the backlog of books. There didn't seem to be anything that discussed that sort of description. They did find something about uh like the Fae and being able to like manifest like items, whatever, but it's sort of like a theory type thing, where you can like essentially put your essence in these items, and it's just a running theory. It's not it's like a paper of sorts, like a research paper. And as for the threads, I am going to get this document together real quick because I forgot to uh separate certain things. So I gotta make a whole separate document. Give me just one moment. Almost done. Let me do this real quick. Link here. Do that commenter. And I'm going to share with you. This is essentially what you come across from the huge stack of books that are handed to you. And I gave you the ability to comment on it too. So if you wanted to, it's in there. You're more than welcome to.
I just received insane.
Motors rely on
everybody.
some coil.
Huh? Okay.
Do you need any clarification on any of that, or pretty good?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to read it a couple times to figure out what's going on, but it seems like I'm gonna read it a couple times. I'll let you know on that one.
I'll let you mull that over a little bit while we bounce on over to the other group. No. Alright, Lokia and Razion, I think Gorm too. Gorm was going along too. Am I correct in assuming that?
Yeah, probably. Wait,
Gorm's just third wheeling
wait.
it.
On the date? No, no, no. I could never. I could never intrude.
I mean, it's your choice. I could put you on the map just in case you change your mind, but
Oh, me?
yeah.
No. I will let that be a private moment.
Oh boy, okay. Alright, give me one moment. Gotta fix something real quick. Alright, so you both make it to this big old festival gathering where Raziel wanted to do a little bit of apple picking. I don't have an audio track for this one, unfortunately, because I forgot to put one in. But you arrive and there's like stalls, there's a performance group on a stage in the far back of the festival. There's a bunch of different events going on, little games and stuff going on. You see some performers walking around, handing out little trinkets and treats. And you also see a merchant right in front of you, and Raziel turns to you, Loki, and he very nervously, very much like uh just terrified of his own skin right now. It's just um we're here.
The Edgelord Priuge. Yeah, we are here. Why we're here? We are.
I just figured you deserve to let loose a little bit, have some fun. You've been through a lot lately, and I just kind of
Yeah, just kind of shrugs and begins to like walk forward towards this merchant. Oh, we're here to do the thing. Let's do what we came to do, I guess.
don't worry about paying for anything. Spiderweb.
She looks at him kind of confused. And just like, why would you?
No reason. I knew the holiday was coming up. He sort of deflects from the awkwardness. Oh, hey, look, there's there's a there's a band playing over there.
Oh god. Look, yeah. Once again, I'm not even sure she really knows what's going on here. Just kind of follows him wherever he goes. She looks is fighting the urge to just like grab her axe and hold it in front of her because it's what she does. She is a Lilfia. And she's just kind of like looking around, like eyeing everybody around her so suspiciously. Um, you know, just being Lilfia in public.
And you might have noticed it before, but during this walk, you really realize that he's not in the usual like garb that he wears. Like he normally wears like very like religious clothing and just normal clothes, very nice clothes. And he's got like a really big sun hat on because drow.
um, Imagine dressing up for a Lilfia of all people. Um, she kind of just like notices this and confused as to why anyone would celebrate a holiday, much less Raziel, much less a drow. Honestly,
It's a bit racist.
that is Lokia. Dude. So she just kind of once again arms crossed, eyeing everybody around her suspiciously, very much not exactly knowing the purpose of why she's here, assuming that it will become clear to her at some point. But she's very confused by the outfit choice, so she asks him about that. What's with the get up you have going on? And she usually that's who you're with. Right?
I mean, it's not every day that you get to dress nicely, especially for. Never mind.
Lucia looks down. I don't even remember the last time I went out without my armor.
As you both are walking and sort of like surveying everything, a strange man with a skeleton mask sort of like pops out at you. Hey, lady, lighten up a little bit. Here's a treat.
Lucia reaches for her axe immediately. She like has one hand out ready to like shove him, and the other she's like going to grab her axe.
And Raziel was like, oh, chill. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. You don't need to fight right now. We're just having a little bit of fun.
She's like glaring at this guy in the skeleton costume. Her hand, I was reaching for her axe. She like lowers one of her hands, and the other one she just kind of like holds it out. I'm sorry. I'm used to hurting things and people who jump out at me.
The guy just goes, well, geez, lady, we'll learn to calm down. He just walks away.
She's glaring at him, and she just kind of like looks around and then looks back at Raziel. I'm really not sure if this is somewhere I'm supposed to be.
He sort of just reassures you, it's okay, just come on. And he very, very gently puts his hand on your back to lead you along. And while
she
oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say she flinches at that, but just allows it to happen.
And while you both are walking, he sort of like reaches up and picks an apple off of the tree and just tosses it to you. Apple picking.
And this is supposed to be fun. She'll like she'll catch it and then just like kind of bite into it.
That's the spirit. He brings you over. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say she just kind of like shrugs, looking around, people picking apples, reaches up, just kind of like grabs one and looks at the one she's like bitten into, then looks at the one in her hand.
He brings you over to this archery competition, this archery game type thing, and he says, "You want to try?" I mean, they're not real arrows, they're not real professional bows, but it's still fun.
I remember the last time we shot a bow. She would take off her axe and just kind of like one arm, like stiff arm, hold it out to him to like hold while she shoots an arrow.
He takes it. It's a little heavier than what he was expecting, but he takes it.
Alrighty. We're gonna see how good Luke is with archery.
So I am going to have you roll acrobatics.
I'm so good at that.
The arrow flies just barely over the target. Try again. You got this.
She yes, like holds out her hand for another arrow. Like kind of sizes up the bow, like just kind of like looking at it very. Just kind of like turning it over in her hands.
I'll let you roll it. I'll let you roll again. Yeah, it's a way better shot, and you actually get one of the outer rings of the target. And Raziel approaches you, and he says, "Can I help you a little bit here?"
She just like shrugs and like hold.
He doesn't like move you to like form where you need to go. He just kind of like rests his head sort of like on your shoulder, brings your head to where the target's supposed to be, and kind of just tries to like direct you. So I'll let you roll acrobatics with advantage.
Here we go. Advantage. Hey, 19.
And you actually get really close to the bullseye.
She kind of like looks over at him, her arm, doing her old bow thing, Katniss Everdeen style. Look at her go. You're much better at this than I am, clearly. I'm more hack and slash.
This was all you. That had nothing to do with it.
She doesn't look, raises an eyebrow and just kind of gives me like a be so fucking for real look.
I agree. Raziel looks behind him, does like a little bit of a double take. They have a maze here. Let's do the maze.
She's starting to, let her guard down. Go look, yeah. She's so normal. And she just kind of, in a very rare Lokia moment, she kind of gives like a half little soft smile, takes back her axe, kind of like puts it on her back, and follows Raziel. I've never been to one of these things. I didn't even realize people actually, people like us did stuff like this.
You mean adventurers?
I mean, people who typically are supposed to be protectors.
It is hard sometimes to let your guard down and just have some sort of fun. But if you live your whole life in that sort of walled up protective state, you're never really going to be happy.
I can't think of a single time I've done anything for just the fun of it.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Let's do this maze.
She just, once again, soft smile, weird, Loki being weird, and nods. And you know what? She's gonna be bold. She'll grab an arm. Grab his arm. That's what we're doing. Oh, look,
Aw.
she's so normal.
All right. You both enter the maze. Let me actually reveal a little bit. So I will give you two options here. You can either go left or you can go right.
We're gonna go left.
Raziel's letting you take the lead on this one.
Lokia is trying not to treat this like an encounter. She's trying not to treat this like combat. She's trying so hard to have fun. So yeah, we'll go left.
You'll go left?
Yeah, we'll go
All
left.
right. You turn the corner and a spring-loaded jack-o'-lantern pops out at you with like a little you could hear like a faint like screaming sound of sorts. It's very much like a fake sort of scream. It didn't the person who recorded this effect on the magical trinket didn't really do a good job at making a convincing scream. It's like
At that point, she's not exactly surprised. She just kind of like looks at it and sighs, and then looks back at Raziel and then at it and just kind of like, once again, be so for real.
well, I guess that was the wrong direction. Looks like a dead end.
Clearly. And then she'll go over here.
All right, let me just reveal.
I am just waiting for this to turn into children of the corn.
Gotta fix a couple things. There we go. Kinda had to zoom out a little bit. So you see a straight path, just straight down. You don't see any like divergence or anything. So it seems like you're on the right track.
Alrighty. She will walk on down. Do go with ya. Being so brave. I cannot grab her token. What the fuck?
So you have two options again.
Wow. We're gonna go straight on this one.
Like this way?
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, I cannot grab her token.
And that seems to be a dead end too.
I'm so good at mazes, you guys. All right, cool. We go the other way.
All right.
Like, I'm waiting for this to turn into an encounter.
You got a couple options here.
We'll go this way.
I'm not gonna keep moving Raziel just because it'd be a little too much of a pain in the ass to have to reveal areas and then move him. So again, you got a couple options. You can keep going straight down, or you could go left.
We'll go left.
Go left? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get a couple options here.
Oh my gosh.
Go down, you can go up.
Down.
Down?
Down.
Straight into a dead end.
All right, go up.
In this one, in this dead end, there's like a little scarecrow with like very much like fake blood, but if like upon closer inspection, it's actually just crushed up tomato.
She rolls her eyes so hard. She's trying to have so much fun.
You could tell
She
from
really
this. You could tell from this that this was geared towards children.
that is exactly what she feels like right now. Turns on her heel. At this point, she's almost getting like frustrated, and she walks up.
Well, I'll help you out a little bit. You only have one direction you can go right here,
All right, perfect.
but now you have two.
Oh, thank you. We'll just go this way. Straight forward. Oh wow. Okay, never mind. Other way. Oh my gosh. She's just walking around, deadpan look.
All right, you got two options.
Alrighty. We'll go the direction we're going, down.
All right. Now in this section, I am going to need you to roll a dex save for me.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
It's an 11. Wow.
You stumble through this section of like various Halloween themed sort of props. You're pretty much like tripping over them. And you didn't really pay too much attention before when you entered this, but as soon as you entered, it seemed as if it got dark. That's part of the reason why you weren't able to see these little trinkets and you tripped over them. It just darkened this maze.
As soon as she trips, she's going into fight or flight. She picks herself up and she's like got her axe in front of her now. Like she's like walking, like so scared. She's got her axe in front of her. She's like a head on a swivel. The goal is to no longer have fun. The goal is to survive. And Loki's head. What I'm confused as to why they allowed her to bring a weapon in here, but that's also okay. Choices. We're gonna go forward. Whatever forward is. The one that is not down. And up. Yeah, no one's stopping her from bringing in a weapon. They're gonna do say no. Can't say no to Loki. That's correct. Alright. This way.
Okay.
Oh, and nope, I don't want to go this way. Go up. I think up is the only way to go. Oh no, I can also go down. Never mind, we'll go down. Down is fine. Alright. So we'll backtrack. Do. And we'll go.
Well, the other option was the other up this way.
Taking a circle, flash dead end. Sure. Alrighty.
For the sake of
Yeah.
not having to draw this out too much long, this is a pretty decent sized maze, and I didn't really realize how big it was. Survival, and now that you kind of like in fight or flight mode, I'll let you do it with advantage.
Survival is crazy. 19.
Okay. I'm going to move you.
Okay.
Essentially reveal the whole maze because you probably have experienced a few dead ends, a few more dead ends. And yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to say after about an hour, it probably took you about an hour to get through this maze. You guys finally make it to the end. Raziel is dying laughing from how fun that was, and he just turns to you and says, You did great back then. That was fun. Although I didn't really like how you handled that scarecrow that jumped out at you. You could have been nicer to the guy.
Lokia with axe in hand. So grateful for this to be a. Well, maybe they should make these things a little less stupid. And when you act that way, she's axe in hand once again, fight or flight mode. She's just happy that this is over.
And as you guys are exiting this maze stall, right outside with various like paintings, and upon closer inspection, they're paintings of people that went through the maze. And you pick you image essentially shows you like it's very much like a scared fashion, like with your axe out. Very much a candid photo.
Candid photo of Lucas swinging an axe at probably a scarecrow.
A guy trying to do his job.
Some actors.
Raziel just throws a cachet at the vendor person, the merchant, and he takes the painting. I'm gonna keep this unless you want it.
She looks at it. Her face is a little bit more red than it usually is. No, you are more than welcome. I assure you.
I just think it's good to keep things like this, you know, for memory's sake. Yeah, and you see him just like very nervously and anxiously put it in his pocket.
You alone now have the only bit of proof that Loki and Mephistopheles has ever had fun. How do you feel?
I'm hungry. And then we're gonna cut back all the way on the other side of Veridar to Snowvault, where our Willow's Angels are celebrating Shadow's Night. I don't really
swear I'm paying attention.
Huh?
I swear I'm paying attention.
It's okay. I couldn't find any good maps for all of this. So I'm just gonna bring you on just the regular Snowvault map. Just because, you know, it's the best I could do for now. But it's roughly say 10 a.m. ish. And you start to feel a pain, a distress. This is obviously when you Willow messaged or message Voltaire and let him know, like, hey, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm in distress. Like, help. And you feel this pain, this aching, this absence from deep within you that you can't really pinpoint, but you know, just something's not right. It could be, you know, the fact that you were on the other side of the universe on another planet and they could have done something to you there, or maybe you're just a little under the weather. You're not sure, but something just doesn't feel right and you don't know how to handle it. Usually you're pretty good at handling these types of things, but this is different. And I forgot I had this the horror playlist, so I guess it's fitting.
Oh, I think I'm gonna lay down for a bit. My chest is hurting. I feel a little lightheaded. I'm suddenly very, very tired. Nikia, would you mind if I just rest on your shoulders?
I'm going to let Freddie take the reins of Nikia today.
For sure. I will pick up my little friend and hold them and make sure they're okay.
And as Nikia goes to pick Will up, they seem a bit lighter than you. Not extremely lighter, but like almost as if like there's less fight. There's less resistance, but it's enough to notice. and enough to be a little mildly concerned.
That's not good. Okay.
I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I feel extremely tired. I think I'm going to close my eyes for a bit. Maybe the travel just wore me out than normal. I've just been overexerted myself for quite time. Yeah. I think I'm just going to rest on you if you don't mind.
Yes, of course. I'm gonna look at Coraline.
You go to look for Coraline, and she's not there.
Coraline.
She dipped out as soon as you guys were scanned by Archie.
Damn it. Alright. I feel okay? Like, do I feel extremely tired and bad?
I mean, nothing too out of the ordinary considering you were just on another planet and
Yeah.
were being tested on, and now you're just a little exhausted, but nothing too strange and unexplainable.
Yeah, real. Our goal was still. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what happened last time we were here. We gave the thing to Tarthana to try and fix because it wasn't
Mhm.
working. Was our goal still to try to meet up with the rest of the people in Pure? Did we establish that, or did we not get that far?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
We're waiting for them to come pick us up because they have the airship.
Yeah, real.
You also didn't ask if there was any other way to get there. You do know a very well-renowned artificer that made those airships.
Yeah, so from what Willow's perspective is, they can just call an Uber and the Uber just taken a little bit later than normal.
Yeah, real.
It's going to be a little more expensive too.
Fine, an extra $2
This is a peak time, actually. A lot of people are ordering a car.
plus tip plus processing fee. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Um,
And there's no chargers on this trip, so
perfect.
Oh.
I don't like how concerningly frail my friend has become in this short time. I would very much like to get them back with their friends, because usually I assume they know how to help. I don't know how to help. I don't know anything about this small person other than they're a little bit sassy sometimes, and I like that. I will check in, I guess, with Tarthano again. Maybe he knows somebody that can like teleport, or if we can call a different ship to take us over there or something.
second. Oopsie. There you go. I'm actually just gonna bring you guys back to Tarthana's workshop really quick. Archie does come over, and does like a little bit of like a scan. A very pale blue light courses over Willow a few times, and you hear from Archie, interesting.
Yes, darling, please.
My readings are conflicting.
Elaborate, please.
Willow seems to be in nominal health, but their state currently is the opposite. I
Are there
detected a trace of something, but I cannot pinpoint exactly what it was.
there's something in the system that's causing them to be this ill?
I would need to run multiple tests to give you a concise answer.
Yes, I understand. Start on that, I guess. I'm gonna talk to your creator and see if I can figure something out.
As soon as you do that, you see Archie sort of like turn his head and look at the two other automatons, uh, whizzing about, and you hear some like chirps and like whirring sounds coming from Archie, and the two automatons react to it, and they start to essentially help him out with taking care of Willow, running tests on Willow, and the whole time they're like chirping and whirring. What it seems like they're communicating.
You'll talk to.
I gotta get back in that
Channel it.
action. Is everything all right?
I would say yes and no. Sorry to come back so soon after we left. Willow's sort of suddenly taken ill. I'm not really sure what's caused it. I don't feel any different, so I don't think it's all of the travel, planar or otherwise, that we've done. I was just wondering if there was a way that you knew of, if perhaps we could, I don't know, teleport or an airship or some other mode of transportation to get us to Pure Star quickly. I feel like the people that know Willow better than I do might be able to help.
I may have something, but it is currently just a prototype. I cannot recommend using it prolongingly.
Well, if it'll do one trip, I can live with that.
That may be all that it can do. Again, it is just a prototype. I don't know if it'll even work.
You're smart. I'm smart. We could probably figure something out.
Well, I've been sort of putting my head together, as the people say. There's Yuri over there, and he's imparted a large bit of knowledge that, well, you probably have seen countless advanced things where you've being held, but a lot of this is very intriguing to me. That we think we might have come up with something that could be revolutionary.
All ears if it's going to help us.
And you hear Yuri sort of in the background. He's just being a little nervous. It's going to work. I assured him. Although you might be missing a pinky or maybe a nail. Nothing is ever perfect, but it's a good start. And I thought very nervously, like, I just want to give you that uh sort of news, but I guess as the kids say, cat is out of the bag.
Well, I mean, bated breath here, dear.
Let, let me go check on Willow first, and then we'll talk about the logistics of this travel system.
Of course.
And he walks around you, and he gets on like the all four goblin run, and gets about halfway, and he stands up, kind of like arches his back a little bit. Oh, I cannot do that like I used to be able to. And he just very slowly and very pained just walks the rest of the way. He inspects Willow, communicates with Archie a little bit. And after, we'll say about 5-ish minutes, give me a second, they essentially deduce that something, they don't know what, is affecting Willow. Something or someone. They can't really pinpoint what the cause is or who the cause is, but something seems to be missing from Willow too. some sort of an essence of Willow is missing.
I mean, seems like all the better to go to people who know them and might know how to fix them.
While I couldn't agree more, I don't feel that it would be safe to use this new transporting device on in Willow's current state. But if you're willing to accept the risks, I'm willing to try.
We'll call them first. They said they were coming. We'll ask how quick they can get here, and if it's too long, we'll try the untested method.
There may not be any risks. I just know if there will be. I have never tested this myself. I've had Archie test it to get from one point of Snowball to the other, but never long distances.
I understand. We'll try the safe bet first, and then whatever comes after that.
Tarzano holds out his hand, and he opens his hand, and it's a little ear accessory, or it seems like that. That will help you contact their friends.
Thank you. Let me know if there's any changes, I suppose.
I will. This is. I've seen Willow bad. I've experienced some things wrong with Willow, but this is something different, something ever more concerning.
Yes, that seems to be a running track record now.
Willow, as you are sleeping, because that's all it is. You're sleeping. You're not in a comatose state. You're just really tired. In your dream state, whereas normally it's strange, borderline fantastical, borderline a bit scary. This time it's a void. It's a comforting void. But at the same time, this is just plain weird. And you hear a very familiar but pained voice, a very disconnected voice. You recognize it to be Silverdime, and they essentially warn you that something is not right. Something is messing with the threads. This something needs to be stopped, or everything will collapse. It is something bigger than you, than I, than even your mentor. This needs to stop, or I will cease to exist, and you will cease to exist.
But my mentor's here? I thought I'd lost him. He said goodbye forever.
They're not here in the physical sense, but they're here, and they're tampering with something.
Oh boy. Okay. Huh. All right. And what are we supposed to do about it? I'm very tired. Very tired. And I feel like I want to embrace this rest a little bit longer. Maybe it isn't all bad if I just stop fighting it, you know?
In a very guiding voice. If you stop fighting, then the world stops fighting. You are the key to this. What door or what lock you're key to, that is up for you to find out.
That doesn't seem fair, does it? I've been going along with it for a while now, and recent events have kind of showed me that, I don't know, it's just bad luck. Though, as I hate that word, because nothing is ever truly just luck. It's my threads I can feel being pulled taut. And for once, I felt some release and it felt so good.
It is not just your threads that are being manipulated. It is the threads of everything that we hold dear.
My family left me long ago. My twin was dead, killed. I never really pursued them because, well, they should know how to find me over all these years, and yet they've not. My mentor then decided to raise me up, and I thought him as my family, and he's gone and left too. I have those who are dear to me now, but doesn't it seem all fleeting to you? They didn't have this ability. It's just so tiring to keep looking for the past, because at least I can say that I couldn't change the past. There's nothing I could do. But it's much more tiring to know that whatever I do can greatly affect many lives other than my own. And I'm scared. I'm really, really scared of what's going to happen next. I can vaguely see outlines and I don't like where it's going, and I don't see a thread where I can divert or change.
That is why you must put your fears, your dread, your uncertainty, put that burden on the shoulders of your friends. Let them help you.
No. What
You
kind of friend
must.
am I? You're asking me to sacrifice them and myself for everyone else.
You know it deep down inside that they would do the same for you. And they have. Trust in them. For they trust in you.
Just silence. No immediate response.
In that warm, pale green embrace begins to fade as this void seems to fade. And your eyes flicker open, and surrounding you are all these automatons, and Tarthano and Nikea just patiently waiting for you to wake up. And they're waiting with concern, with love, with care.
Okay, weird. I was just taking a nap. I'm not dead, so why are you hovering all over me?
They can never be too sharp with you.
I'm not frail. Whoever said I was frail?
I might have. Archie
Careful.
raises his hand.
Archie, you know I had a hand in your creation, right? And I can easily pull that thread and dismantle you.
Archie cocks his head a little bit, looks over at Tarthano. But Master Tarthano is my creator.
Well, I had some input and I had some insight. So basically, I'm also your creator. So would you mind just.
That is impossible. I was created roughly 10 years, 5 months, 16 days, and 23 hours ago.
Your point?
I do not recall
Is that-
Tarthano ever knowing you during that time.
Are you sure? Your memory got fried. You had to be rebuilt. How can you trust your own memory? How would I lie? I know everything about you. Most of things, really. Very insightful, very smart. That's me. But anyway, I appreciate your concern, and
You notice Archie's the lights in his eyes sort of like flicker a little bit as he's trying to process all of this, like, and trying to conflict with his memory core and everything.
thank you for your concern, really, everyone. But I'm fine. I just needed a rest. Like I told you, I needed that magical transformation took a lot. The transportation really took a lot out of me. And I really just needed to rest, you know? I pushed myself too hard. I exhausted some reserves that I haven't pulled on for a while. Here we are. And I'm renewed and ready to steal some candy from a stupid, annoying baby that I think was walking around giving me the stink eye earlier. Oh, and I gotta find that coral eye. That reminds me, I need to get her a plunger in remembrance of our good friend Damien. The plunger is Coraline is memories. She's had wonderful memories. The plops, the plop plops, and the smacking sounds really does a number. And I should really tell Lilkia that too. Maybe she shares the same. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll. Are they coming soon? Do you know? Tathano? Do you know if they're coming soon?
I was not aware that they were coming.
Yeah, well, I sent Voltaire and Isaac a message, wondering if they got back to any of you. That's all.
They have not. No message.
Okay, well, they're taking this sweet ass time, and
It is a holiday.
yes, that's true. Maybe they're enjoying their time.
I
Well,
wonder what they are doing. I imagine it's lavish. The holidays that the way they celebrate it over there, it's probably very lavish compared to the the slim pickings we have here in Snowvault.
the city maybe, but those, you know, I didn't say this, but they're really just quite simpletons. In a way that they just enjoy the simple things and they find the joy in simplicity. Nothing too overt, nothing too grandiose. If I were to put a betting person, I'd say they'd probably enjoy the sports or look at some of the, I don't know, they have like apple picking, all that. That seems like something that they would do.
I don't know, but I was in Pure Star for the Astro Convergence a few months ago, and man, do those people know how to party?
Fair
There
enough.
was so much nudity; it was
Oh.
not good.
Oh, now you have to invite me for next time. But for research, right? It's for research.
Research, yes,
Yes.
totally.
I have to research this for Isaac because we're both divination and stars and divination wonders very included in that. So I'd really think I'd learn a lot of techniques.
There's a lot of nudity, a lot of candles, and a lot of paint.
Oh my god!
I will
My
not go
lord.
into details.
No, please. I think I know exactly where this is going, and I love it. Yes, Nakia, Tathano, everyone. I'm sorry if I alerted you in such an alarming way. But since the day is still kind of young, Tathano, are you done with what you're doing? You should really come out and help me steal candy from babies.
I am a little preoccupied. I was just talking with Nakia, and I may have a way to get you to Pulsar. Again, it's a prototype. I've only tested it locally. I've not tested it long distance, so I am not sure the ramifications and the effects that could cause. But if you're willing to accept the outcomes, we can try.
Let me enjoy the festivities first and enjoy Veridar. Check back on it. Come on, Nakia. Let's go. Let's go wreak some havoc. Oh, and Tarthano, as they're leaving, do you know someone by the name of Philippe? They come by here.
Roll insight for me.
Terrible insight.
I actually would think that's pretty decent.
That's pretty good.
As soon as you say the name Philippe, like has like a little bit of a grown look to him, like ugh. He winces a little bit,
The
but he
nerve
doesn't
of
answer
that
you
guy.
outright.
The nerve. After he said he'll never meddle in my affairs, he is doing exactly that. I'll talk to you later, Tathana, about that.
You go have some fun. Enjoy yourself. Breathe the Valentine in again. Before you go, I have your costume.
Ooh, costume.
I'll let you decide what Willow is dressing up as, and that's what costume Archie has constructed.
Oh, I don't
Yes,
even know. Oh shit.
unless you want to wait until next week.
I have no idea right now.
I
Oh,
will
that'll be next week.
I will give you some time to think it over.
I
But in that
appreciate
regard, I think I'm gonna call it here. It was a really good cutoff point.
Good night,
See you guys
everyone.
next week.
Good night,
Have a good rest of your week. Bye.
Bye.